Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. For a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division between Jermain Bad Intentions Taylor and Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Jermain Taylor is almost giving you the feeling here that he's completely indifferent to all the pressure. I mean, this is a guy that's been there, done that, and he couldn't care less about the pressures that are in front of him. Tommy Hearns is now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand.
61-5-1. See how we do this boy.
Let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Well, they are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Teddy, if you're training Tommy Hearns' opponent tonight, you got a power puncher going up against him. What are you advising?
Well, obviously you want to find a way to land that power. And what you want to do is try to find a way to catch Tommy standing up. Every once in a while he stands up a little bit too tall. Maybe you can slip a punch to the left a little bit, slip that jab and come with a left hook. And hope again to catch Tommy Hearns a little too rigid, a little too straight.
Missed that shot up top. Jermain Taylor's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Halfway through round number 1. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land a counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Good work putting the punches together. Bang, bang, bang by Jermain Taylor.
Good stuff, Jermain. Good stuff.
A headshot blocked. Hearns' punch didn't come close. Last 10 seconds of this first round. End of round 1. Tommy Hearns has got to come up with something here because his eye just closed.
Yeah, well, what he has to do is his opponent knows what he has to do. His opponent has to throw punches from that side. What he has to do is take that side away from position himself in the ring where those punches are not available to his opponent.
Crazy is stamina.
You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use it.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Protecting his head well with his guard.
Back against the ropes, you can't really step back. Close the room on him a little bit. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Stay there.
Hearns has had so many impressive knockouts in his career. But what about what he did to Roberto Duran? That was brutal.
Yeah, Duran, you know, at a little bit of a later point in his life, let's be fair here, and of course at a heavier weight than Duran, really maybe belonged at for an optimal effort. But a beautiful setup. It's not just the power Hearns, it was the jab to the body that took the eyes down, and then the right hand caught him, and Duran never saw that punch coming.
Halfway through round number 2. Look at the mess in the ring right now. Hearns' cut is just painting himself red.
Yeah, it's a good thing. At least we think that judges are not influenced by the way a fighter looks. Because if they were, no rounds are going in his favor.
Taylor's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Carries that punch away. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And we come to the end of round number 2. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end the fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got a little last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll, he's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
I want you to listen to me. I need you to keep this. I need more than one punch. This fight is even, so I need to see more than one punch.
And round number 3 is underway. Taylor's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Keep those hands up, man. Keep those hands up.
Taylor's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Taylor's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, bring it on.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Hearns' objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there.
Keep working the jab.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. And now he's targeting upstairs. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
And that's the end of round 3.
This is it. You gotta make a fight right now. All right, listen.
Round number 4 underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Tommy Hearns is up 2 rounds to 1. Teddy hasn't necessarily distinguished himself in any one area other than he's been a little more active.
Yeah, he has been more active. The only thing that I worry about as a trainer, I would be concerned.
You're saying Taylor's ruined by that straight punch. What an attack.
Wow.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
There you go for body shots.
Tommy Hearns' movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
I can't get shit in on this guy.
I know.
Doubling up the jab by Tommy Hearns.
Straight punches.
Jermain Taylor's not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all,
Very
I would
lost
say
this
to him,
round.
what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Unable to connect by Jermain Taylor. Taylor's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. This is why the fans love this game when it's at its absolute best. This round can't get any better, yet they're trying to make it better.
It's wearing us out. Imagine what they feel like.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Oh, and there you go. Tommy Hearns is going to
That's why I didn't want to fucking hold him back, man. I don't want to knock this one.
Yeah, the pencil's going to hurt him.
Let's go.
The flesh is okay.
I can still do that without him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now. He needs them right now.
That was awesome.
Every time you come in, I want to see that double jab. Double jab, right hand, okay?
First time he's a 79 after
Okay, listen.
this early in the
Only
fight.
come forward this round. Keep that jab.
Yeah.
Keep him away from it, all right? I need you to keep moving.
Tommy Hearns has got to hope that these 60 seconds are going to pay off for him here. Went down hard in that last round. He's got to gather himself because you know his opponent's going to come right after him when that bell rings. And now you can see blood coming from Tommy Hearns' nose. And Tommy Hearns scores well with a big uppercut. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Keep moving, come on, man.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Halfway through this round, Hearns is showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You can still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work. But make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
He's got a real problem on his hands right now. That cut has worsened to the point where clearly the referee's giving it a look. He's thinking about stopping this fight. Is this the time now, Teddy, where the fighter has to understand that and try to end the fight on his own terms?
Well, it's a catch-22 right now, Joe, because he has to be more defensive-minded. He has to make sure that he doesn't catch any more leather in that area to worsen that cut. But he also has to find some offense to slow this guy down, to give him a reason to start stepping back instead of stepping forward.
Don't stop. Give it to God.
Good stuff, good
You
stuff.
gotta keep working. In the head.
58, 75.
You have to keep your distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. Listen.
He seemed like he got a little tired in that round. A little sluggish there.
Okay. That's good. That's what we want. Let's go, baby. Here we go.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. Hearns is leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Double up your chin. Well, he's got a bloody nose there, which means that he could be swallowing some blood, which could cut his wind in his lungs and affect the later parts of this fight. That was really well done. Targeting the jab and then thundering home with the uppercut. Oh, he's got something for himself. It is a left hand. Hearns is cut, and you can see blood coming from his mouth. Now, I don't know if maybe the mouthpiece caused that, but the bottom line is that he can be swallowing that, and that can take away from his wind and conditioning.
Straight from the mess.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Tommy Hearns. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss. Solid. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Hearns' corner looks like they're creeping up those steps. I think they may want this fight to be over soon.
I think they need to be responsible and understand that just like sometimes the tide goes out, and guess what? It's not coming back in until tomorrow. Well, this is enough for today. This fight is over. We're going to have another day when we come back.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Taylor's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Yeah. Knockout. This guy has his way with us.
Tommy Hearns' power.
We won the last two, so we were up
building a
one.
lead on your scorecard.
6th round.
Now ends the
KO
night
loss.
with a knockout victory.
And it begins